Hi, it's Brad Emery, and I want to talk to you about Livegood. Specifically, I thought it'd be good to talk about annual renewals because some people have already passed their first year. Mine's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I signed up a lot of people very quickly when I started last year, so theirs are all coming up too. Now, I did a version of this video yesterday, and the video didn't come out so well, and I guess there's some serendipity because the world changed overnight. So there was a concern that people would miss their renewals and lose their spot in the matrix. Um, and that was quite easy to do, the way that the annual payments were set up. But overnight, literally, Ben and the team at Livegood have changed the process. So you can now actually renew early. You can basically go in just before your renewal date and say, I'd like to pay monthly from now on, or I'd like to pay my annual subscription, which is great news for anybody who's got a team under them that's generating more than the 9.95 a month. A little tip from me, if you are getting more than 9.95 a month, then one option obviously is to pay the 9.95 out of your commissions. But you can take them as cash at any point. So the other option is to pay the year, take the 20% discount, and then you make an extra $20. So you can think about that and make your own decision. What I really wanted to talk about wasn't just the fact that renewing was difficult, but what happens now at a year. I've got people in my matrix who paid $99 a year ago, and they've got maybe 5 or 6 people in their matrix, and they haven't done anything with it, but clearly they're probably unlikely to want to put another $100 in unless they've decided that they're going to do something with it. So I think we're going to see a whole bunch of people start dropping off over the next few months, coinciding with when Livegood sort of boomed from about a year ago. So remember when I joined, there were about 200,000 people in the power line. At the moment, there's about 1.2 million. So that's a million people that have come through the power line since I joined in April. Now we hit, I think, 1 million members in January or so. So, it sort of feels about right. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of people dropping out, people who paid $100. And then what's that going to do? Well, what happens when somebody drops out of the matrix is the next person in line moves into their spot. So that means the whole matrix can move, and it can move in multiple ways as multiple people drop out. So we've seen in the last week some of the big leaders, showing some amazing posts of people who've suddenly got 3 platinums or 3 diamonds in their downline and they didn't have previously. And think about that and what that means for your earnings. If you've got 3 people in there with that number of people beneath them, suddenly you're earning a really good monthly income just off of those 3 people. And yet, there are people who are gonna, they're gonna miss their monthly, or they're going to miss their annual renewal. They've maybe forgotten about it, not done anything with it. There could even be money sitting there in their wallet that they're not aware of. They haven't cashed it in, but they're going to miss out on all that future revenue. So, a couple of things. Number one, if you are in, it might be worth waiting a month or two to see what happens when the matrix reshuffles over the next couple of months, before you decide to lose your own spot. And number two, if you're in, I think you're likely to see people coming into your matrix that weren't there before. It's very exciting. You can tell I'm a bit lost for words, but I am genuinely excited to see what this does. It'll be a proper shake-up of the matrix, and I think for people that stay in, it's going to mean a more efficient matrix. It's going to mean more money from fewer people because of matching bonuses and that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm excited. So let's see what the next few weeks brings. My renewal is the 4th of April. Sorry, I'm garbling a bit. Let's do the stuff I should have done at the start. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'm constantly trying to add value and share what I learn as I grow my own team. Also, if you haven't yet seen the 5-minute video, there's a QR code behind me. Give that a scan. Or if you're on your phone, in the description for the video will be the link that you need. So go click that link and watch the 5-minute video. You can pre-enroll for free. And when you pre-enroll, you get your spot in the matrix locked in for a week. And even if you join later, you'll get priority over people that have joined the power line after you. So it's worth getting that free spot. All right, I'm going to go. Call that a night. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.